Hello, this is Rajiv Bhardwaj. Let's talk about suicide ideation. Everyone will be better off without me. I couldn't see any other way out. I wish I go to sleep and never wake up. I want all of this to go away. These are all the voices of suicidal ideation, which is the thinking that haunts people and brings them to the brink to take their own lives. Most of us have been touched by suicide in some way or another form. Someone we personally know, or we have lost someone to suicide, or somebody through somebody else we know. Some of us have suicidal thoughts ourselves at some stage of life or even attempted suicide. Far too many people take their own lives in US and worldwide, especially concerning rates in military members, veterans and adolescents. We know many situations that put the risk of suicide. Like if there are weapons around your home, unused medication expired, if you know any members in your family who had suicidal ideation or had passed away due to the same, these are the increased risks. The risk can increase further if the struggle with behavioral health and mental issue problems, depressive mood, hopelessness are serious risk factors. Other risk factors: recent breakups, job loss, legal problems, financial problems, health issues, so they can also contribute. Someone uses too much alcohol and drugs during difficult times to cope up. So suicidal ideation is an emergency and we all can play important part in saving who might be living it. Here are a few critical things to understand. Most of the time people do not want to die. Even when things feel or are very bad, most people want to live. People say they just do not want to feel the pain anymore. This is why it is so important for you what to look for. So how can you tell someone in your life needs help? What should you do? Really listen, be a good listener. If a person is thinking of suicide, he or she will say so in different ways, body language, verbally. Sometimes a person literally comes out and says, I wish I was dead. Other person would say more passively, like, if I was gone, no one would notice me. I have nothing to live for. I would wish all of this would stop. Then to live and watch. Heavy or increased alcohol or drugs is another risk factor and a thing to look for. Also pay attention who is socially isolated and who cannot cope or resolve a stressful situation. We need to notice our battle buddies, family members in troubled times. Finally ask, is there anything does not feel or sound right to you? Ask about it, make it straightforward and don't be afraid. Use these words. Are you thinking of killing yourself or hurting yourself or anyone else or any other person? Do you have a plan or means? You're not giving an idea if a person was not already considering it. In fact, most of the time people feel relieved that they can talk about it and they can come out with it. What they're struggling with. And you very well might save their lives. If you think someone is in danger of suicide, stay with them and get help. If your friend or loved one admits about thinking about suicide, then make sure situation is safe and stay with the person. Validate her or his feelings. Listen without a judgment, even if it's scary, because it's out of norm. Encourage the person to get professional help right away and help if necessary. There's so many resources available, even if it means calling emergency 911 or going to the hospital to emergency room or to the MRT. Everybody has a role to play in preventing suicide. If you're feeling that suicide might be an option for you, please be brave and ask for help. If you're worried about someone you care about, either ask the most important question: